all of us here actually support each other to grow. That is what empowerment is all about, right? And we should know what is your USP. Unique selling point, I am sure everybody knows, but in case, let me just make it clear. What is the unique selling point of your program or whatever, however you are interacting with your clientele? Let me start with Chaitanya. Chaitanya, what is the program and what is its USP? Let's hear.
Sure. So all my programs are around business, building businesses, developing businesses, growing businesses. So what are my USP? I believe in creating categories. I don't believe in doing something better. So there's no measure to doing something better. So create your own space. So when you create your category, you create a new market completely.
Mm-hmm.
And my methods are also like that. So if you want to talk to me about SEO, I do something like, so for Sapna, you want to be the best author in, say, whatever town you are in. So everybody creates sapnanarayan.com and tries to do SEO. They don't create a website called best author in hubli-dharwad.com. So it costs you
Ah,
1,000 rupees, but no matter who you are, even if you are competing against Macmillan, there is no way they can rank above you in SEO, right?
oh, that's a
So,
smart one. That's your USP. Wow.
so I create stuff like this so that my clients see results immediately first.
Okay. See, we
So,
know a little more about your work, Chaitanya. We know you definitely.
yeah,
And if you don't have a USP, this is an opportunity for you to think how you are different from everyone else. That is the sole reason of this section here.
exactly. So I help you do that and I position you. Minus your positioning, you are always on a treadmill running for your business survival. So there's no point. So be different. Don't be better. So that's the motto.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Jacinto?
Yes, basically, I'm into counseling, career guidance, soft skills. So basically, I'm more person-centric, human-centric approach I have, and I connect very personally to the professionals or people for their personal growth. So I think that is something of my USP, connecting professionally and very personal. Yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are,
Yeah,
you are.
you are audible.
I think there's something with,
Maybe Sapna.
yeah, I don't think she can hear us.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my screen has closed down. Y'all can just continue, please.
All right.
I don't know if you
So,
can
Okay.
see me.
Everyone has heard me, or should I?
no, we heard you.
Repeat?
We heard you, Jasin. We heard you.
Yeah. Okay. So fine. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Sangeeta, would you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So, for me, the programs that I work on is mostly, of course, I have personalized one-on-one coaching sessions, but I also have like 6-month program packages, which is called as Soul Alignment Program. And then I have my 14 days self-love experience. But all of these lead into giving you daily micro shifts. So my USP basically would be helping with daily micro shifts that we can do rather than taking a leap and shifting everything for yourself at one go. The next would be accountability, which is like daily connection on WhatsApp and accountability as a coach. Because normally, what coaches do is they have one session and then one session after either 15 days or a month. But I handhold you throughout the month uh, with baby steps. And of course, I use a lot of spiritual psychology. So it's a lot of soul centered framework that I use. So that's what I.
Okay. So, since Sapna is still not sharing, People, do you remember what the image looked like? It looked like a stacked carton boxes, right? So, Pravas, would you want to go next and tell us what you felt about the image?
Uh, I did not relate to that anything because I got a call on all on sudden. I was complete. I could not avoid that. I have
Okay,
to attend.
no worries.
See, it
I'm
was
sorry.
basically it was about the USP. She was asking about
Ah,
the USP.
what is your
Yeah,
USP?
Yes.
programs that
Well,
you run and what's your USP?
right. So I can tell in one line, I always approach with a think out of box approach. So rather giving a generic training to our clients. So I understand their pulse, what they need exactly, and I try to mold it in such a way what they need the most so that they can get it in the limited timeline or window, whatever they're asking me to offer. So this is how I always design the contents and I get succeeded in that.
Okay. So how, I mean, so you're saying that you will customize the content for their requirement.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. So how do you produce that data, Prabhas? So when you do Excel,
Uh, I I have my own approach. Like I understand their business first. I go to their website. I understand what kind of products they're dealing in, and what is the market they have, whether it is a domestic market or their globally presence is there. So based on that, I design the content. I take the key products. I take some names of XYZ clients as a customer's data. And now, since it is ChatGPT, their job is more easy to design the
okay,
Excel database. So how many row items, how many columns you want, what are the column headers you want? It's just a matter of seconds. I can generate it. It's not a problem.
super, super. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thanks for sharing.
no problem.
Vivakarji, you go next.
At that picture, I will say I have got 53 years experience in HR and I have solved many complicated problems which can you see from the picture. And I solve it successfully and the employers is happy and the employees are also happy. I have got many testimonials. I will say if you want, I can show it to you.
Interesting. That is a very fine balance on the edge of the razor. Employees and employer satisfying at the same time is a tight what to. Thank you so much. So Meghna, up to you next. What's your
Yes,
USP and yeah.
uh, I have programs related to POSH and DEI. I'd like to believe that my activity-centric approach is my USP. So
Mm,
I tend to put a lot of activities into any program that I do.
okay,
That's what.
okay. So how do you conclude on those activities? Are these end result oriented, or will you take them, let them explore the end result by themselves?
So their end result based on. Let me just give an example. So when I'm talking about a DEI activity, it is like a language-based activity. Sometimes when we use in the corporate terms, we use it as a chairman, while we could always change the language a little bit more now towards chairperson, make it get more inclusive.
Got it.
So these kind of activities I let the team explore on their own. Apart from that, I do another activity which is often on the abusive language which we use in the corporates.
Got
So
it.
what is often termed as an abuse sometimes is looked as general way of talking by the other. So my activity is based on self-exploring and discussing among the peer group what was right and what is not right. So when this comes in the training room, it's easy to discuss. And now when you take it out into the corporate, you are at least aware that some people may find it okay and some people may not find it okay.
Sure, sure.
That's how.
Thank you. Ramoji, do you have a copy of the deck that you can share?
Sorry, didn't hear.
I was
One
asking.
today's I don't have. That's why I am checking. She has
Fine.
not shared. It was with her.
Sure. So,
Yeah, we can continue. We can continue with this.
yeah. Mukundan, please, what will
Actually,
be
I
your
have
USP?
yeah. Actually, I have the program for employee empowerment program for smaller and medium organizations. I'm generally told me as a corporate trainer, but I am not says that I am the trainer for the small and medium companies. So I'm concentrating every time I am says simple line. The employees are the power of the organization. So empower them. That's my valid one line. And provide the training to the smaller organization, 5 to 500 employees organizations. So even there only 5 employees, I will ready to train them. So that's my USP.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So, visitors, anybody who wants to volunteer, Suchitra, would you want to go first? Tell us a little about your USP.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
I'm also a career counselor as well as a soft skill trainer. I have been into academics for many years, so my focus is on the graduate students to make them like campus to corporate. Like many industries feel that they don't get the good what we can say employees, and the
Hmm.
students say there are no good jobs. So to match the skills,
Hmm.
like we have developed a program which we call as B Pro, that is becoming professional. So
Hmm.
my main focus is on the graduate students to develop the skills which are required by the industries,
Okay.
the soft skills. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it. All right. Shika Agarwal, would you want to go next?
So I am a facilitator and a coach. I work with different sets of people, right from corporates to common ordinary people like uh, the parents, the housewives, the students, the educators. So my USP is in designing my programs in an experiential learning way. So I
Oh,
use all the three components of head, heart, and hand in designing any program. And these are highly customized programs that I make depending on what is the need of my client.
interesting. So, it would be very interesting to know what your experiential activities are. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Sure.
Simantini, would you want to go next? Simantini? All right. Okay. So we have somebody with the name SAP NAR. I do not.
We need to check whether it is Sapna. I'm also not sure.
Okay, it could be Satna Narayan. All
Yeah,
right.
I will call and check.
All right. So Mamata, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Would you want to tell us a little about your USP and what you do in your job? Pramodji, please, you go ahead. Pramod, Pramod is also. Okay. Ben Fisher, would
Yeah.
you want to unmute and tell us a little about your USP? Ben?
She'll join. That is Sapna only.
Okay. So Pramod, I think you should go next. So
Yes,
that's
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. I'm doing that. I'm sharing the PPT. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coach Circle. So the Coach Circle is an online empowering hub for aspiring coaches, trainers, educators, career counselors, and mental health professionals. The Coach Circle Hub helps to accelerate and advance your career, develop clarity and communication skills, develop business skills and mindsets, and building an online brand. The Coach Circle Hub helps to learn social media marketing, key marketing and copywriting frameworks, also solves problems instantly here. The Coach Circle was started in November 2022 by myself, that is Pramod Kulkarni, and author Sapna Narayan. Our mission is to create a globally connected hub to empower growth-driven individuals and aspiring coaches with skills to monetize their expertise. So what is the culture we are building? Attend every meeting, keep your videos on, be punctual for maximum benefit, and support each other on social media. Disclaimer, the Coach Circle TCC focuses on empowering coaches for global growth and development. That said, we are not liable for any activities, disputes, or financial transactions between members. Now, it is the introduction time. So every one of us, we get 30 seconds. So you can introduce yourself by your name and coaching title, city and country, and services you offer, and the target audience. So I'll stop the screen sharing. Let's start this activity now. Yes. Let us start with Meghna.
Hi, everybody. I'm Meghna Makkar. I come with 25 years of experience. I've worked in various sectors like banking, internet, manufacturing, and energy. With my wholesome experience as an HR and analytics person, I have started my own venture in the last 1 year, which is into corporate training programs. My forte is POSH and emotional intelligence. I'm based out of Delhi, and I partner with corporates all over India to deliver impactful training programs for transforming mindsets. Thank you.
Thank you, Meghna. Sapnaji, would you continue?
No, you please continue. I
Okay.
don't have the slides with me, so I'll do
Ah.
my section. I don't have slides for that also. I'll just go impromptu.
Right.
So it's
No
one of
problem.
those days.
Yes, Vivakarji, you please introduce yourself.
I am Vibhakar Ramtirthakar from Pune, Maharashtra, India, and I am HR consultant, personality advisor, and POSH Act advisor also. I operate in HR, that is employer-employee relations. I conducted an online program through TCC, and for that I have got a testimonial also. If you permit me any time during the time, it will take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. I will read it out.
Sure. If time permits, we will allow you to share the testimony.
Thank you.
at the end, or after Sapna's presentation. Okay. Yes, Raghavendra, please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Sorry for the delay. My name is Raghavendra. I'm a web developer and a WordPress trainer too. And I live in the city Bellary, Karnataka. And sorry, there's a problem here. Okay. As I said, we develop websites on landing pages and multiple related to digital marketing. And target audience again, the one who wanted to build their career in building websites for themselves or for their clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Raghavendra. Yes, Sangeeta.
Hi, everyone. This is Sangeeta Manglani. I'm a relationship coach and a spiritual psychologist. What I do is I help people connect with themselves at deeper level. I run different programs and I live in Dubai. This month, I'm opening up my third edition of the Self-Love Challenge. So I'll give you more details. It's a 14 days WhatsApp program. So if anybody is interested or you know anyone else who's interested, you can always connect with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sangeeta. Yes, Prabhas.
And first of all, a warm welcome to all the guests. And this is Prabhas Panda, based out of Pune, Maharashtra. I'm a Microsoft Office consultant, and I deliver training programs on entire Microsoft Office applications, along with the ETL tools like Power BI, Tableau, and we do provide training over there in terms of finance modeling with Excel, finance or non-finance. And apart from that, we provide automation solutions to the corporates and the B school students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhas. Now we'll hear from Jacinto.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. This is Jacinto Fernandez, and I'm from Mumbai. I'm into career counseling, soft skill training, and also certified POSH and POXO trainer. And my target audience is basically schools, colleges, and also corporate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jacinto. Yes, Mukundanji.
Yeah, good evening, all of you. I'm Mukundan from Trichy, India. My company name is Change in You. We are providing the triangular model training programs for students and entrepreneurs and employees. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Chaitanya, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Chaitanya. I'm a business coach. I help organizations define their space, that is, create their categories so they create their own markets and dominate these markets without competition. So, who are my target audience? Companies that are between 50 crores to 250 crores and CEOs or CXOs who want to build their personal brand on LinkedIn and Twitter. And the latest addition is that, if you want to create content, I have created some 16 agents that will help you create content just like that. The link to that tool is here. So the first 3 months it will be free, and then afterwards I'm going to make this a paid SaaS tool. So the link is in the chat box. Please use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaitanya. Yes, Suchitra, we want to hear from you. Could you kindly introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Suchitra Godbole. I have an academic experience of, say, around 30 years. So I've always been dealing with the graduates and postgraduate students. And there I felt the need that the students are good in their core subjects, but then when it comes to jobs, they need few skills which are very much required, and our education system doesn't provide that. So since last 3 years, I have started my own academy, that is Futurescape Career Academy, where I guide the students for selecting the appropriate career for them, as well as I provide trainings to the graduate students, postgraduate students, the soft skill trainings, which are very much required. So depending on the requirement of the colleges, like I work with the colleges and schools. So recently, I have actually developed a small program that is B Pro, that is Becoming Professional. So it is a 10 sessions course, wherein each session is of 3 to 4 hours duration. And that session we take in a experiential manner so that everybody is involved and they are actively participating in each of the sessions. So that's how I work.
Thank you.
So the target audience are students, the graduates and postgraduates.
Got it. And you mentioned you are from Pune, right?
I'm from Pune, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yes, Shikha.
So I'm a facilitator and a coach. I coach on mostly leadership and life coaching is what I do, and I'm also a career counselor. I work with students, I work with educators, I work with corporates as well, and parents, um, and help them unleash their full potential. As I'd said that my USP is really in designing a very highly customized training programs or coaching programs. And I use all the three components of head, heart, and hands, that is the experiential learning, to shift the knowledge, skills, and the mindsets required to reach to the next level. And I'm based out of Delhi.
You're based out of Delhi. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, Simantini, can you hear from you?
Pramodji, she has written in the chat box she can't speak right now.
Okay. Right. Ben Fisher. Okay. Sapnaji, you can introduce yourself. You are on mute.
Yes. So, hello everyone to our premium members as well as the guests. This is author and coach Sapna Narayan. I'm a professional communication coach and I help everyone to be their best version. Besides talent, as someone just mentioned, I think Suchitra, that soft skills are important and communication is so important. That is where your growth lies. So I help you with professional communication, definitely. That means your articulation at work. I also help you with your fluency in English. I help you prepare yourself for an interview as a senior member. And if you have amazing experience, I will help you author your book and leave a legacy behind. And I'm very happy to be able to introduce myself here to all of you all. And yes, do connect me with the right people. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's my turn. So my name is Pramod. I am into digital marketing training. So I train people on social media marketing, email automation, Canva, and WhatsApp automation. My target audience are people who are into teaching, training, and coaching, and college students right from PU to PG, and colleges, of course. And I'm from Bangalore, India. Thank you. So now we will move to the next part of the event. Just a minute. Sapnaji, I don't have today's, so I will do the next two PPTs. After that, you take over.
You just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is about your achievement in the previous week. What new have you done? Who do you like to acknowledge? What is your achievement this week? So you can share quickly whatever it is. If you want to acknowledge somebody, you can do that. You want to share your achievement or anything new if you have done that also. Anyone can start.
Like I
So
said,
maybe
one.
maybe I can start since
Sure,
everybody
sure.
already knew what I'm doing this week.
Please.
So yeah, I have been part of this reorientation program, as the school wanted to call it. Preparing for this for the last about 4 days because it was like a half an hour session, and I didn't want to use a script along with myself. Wanted to do it on the dais. So it was good in terms of the fact that I was able to impact a lot of young children. I told them about how and what they can create their goals. So something out of what I was teaching the corporates about setting the KPIs and KRAs and basically goal setting. So some
That is the new
tricks
thing you have
and
done in this week.
yeah, some tricks and tips to them on how to set up a goal. In fact, I help them do that alongside because they're in the last semester and this is the time they are actually entering the corporates. Alongside setting the goals, I also help them how can they keep on evaluating themselves as a regular journey without anybody else doing it. How can you do that? What are the kinds of goals that you need to just set up? They may be smart, may not be smart. Even if they're not smart, how to add up some qualitative bit into your goals and go ahead. Alongside that, yes, Chaitanya had told me some time back about a Earl Nightingale, and we become what we think of. So I, yes, transferred that knowledge as well to them. So thanks, Chaitanya. That was a good point for me to carry it on.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Meghna. Anybody else wants to share? If you have something very special to share, please go ahead and share with the world.
May
So
I?
one thing that Sapna has pushed me is I have written a book sometime back, a Ghibli style book on negotiations and customer objections. So all these days I didn't do much. I just put it as a booklet free to download on LinkedIn. Now I put it on TopMate and I uploaded it on Saturday and Sunday. I got my first sale.
Very good. How
So
many
that's
dollars?
new thing.
How many
Huh?
dollars?
No, this time it is only rupees 149 rupees. I have put it.
Okay. Okay. It's around $1.5.
1.5.
Yes, so yes, Chaitanya, we need to hear only dollars from you.
Yes, yes, yes. Anybody else wants to share? Please go ahead. Sapna
May
wants
I?
more time today. Yes,
Hello, Pramodji. May I share?
Yeah, please, please.
Okay. I am in Rotary also, and in my Rotary district, there is an avenue called DEI. And yesterday night there was an online meeting at 9 o'clock, and there they asked me to conduct GTVT programs for schools. In Rotary, there is also another vertical called Happy School, and they are going to conduct my programs in all schools. And Sapna knows my problem.
No, we should yeah, listen from her or what next? Thank you, Vivakarji. Yes, Prabhas, Jacinto, Sangeeta, Raghavendra, Suchitra, Mukundan, Simantini, Sapnaji. Anybody has anything to share, please go ahead and share.
I have, but bit of late, not exactly related to my profession, what I'm doing, but yes, this is about my housing society where I am residing in. There was an issue a long time back. I mean, people were not getting the real time their balances, though their housing software is being maintained by some third party. Everything was outsourced, but the bank statements were not reaching to them on time, and because of that, people were waiting for 1 week to get their balance updated or to get the balance statement.
Okay.
So I just designed a parallel system in Excel itself. So whenever they pay something from the bank statement, it will just fetch the data and it will update their ledger balances, and an email will be triggered to their WhatsApp as well as their own email ID. So this is the kind of bit of automation, but yes, it's a 1 week efforts. I did that and I found it successful, and that's what kind of achievement I would say.
Super.
But it's a pro bono achievement, no return on that investment, nothing. But
No
yes,
problem.
I'm happy.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to share your achievement or acknowledge or anything new that you have done?
Pramodji, I would suggest that you finish all those slides and I will take it up in right at the end so that you don't really have to come in again.
Correct. Yeah.
Finish. Yeah.
Anybody else want to share? Okay, no problem. Thank you. I want to share one thing. Myself and Raghavendra, of course, we are running that My Digital Mitra from last 2.5 years almost. The same month when we launched Coach Circle, in the same month we launched My Digital Mitra also. That's in October 2022. And Coach Circle we launched in November 2022. Now 2.5 years, we were just doing business just like that, without any firm registration or anything, just with a website. So now we are registering and registered, of course, it's got approved. The name is PR Digital Solutions. So we registered it as an LLP. So the name My Digital Mitra, of course, is our brand, but Digital Mitra is a government name. So the government, I mean, MCA portal did not approve Digital Mitra, so they wanted something else. So then we came out with PR Digital Solutions. P stands for Pramod and R stands for Raghavendra. Thank you.
That is indeed an achievement.
Yes. So this is how our meeting pattern is. This is particularly for our guests here. So 1 week it will be a coach talk, and we also call it a skill up session based on the topic that we are doing. Then we will have open discussion on 1 week. Then sometimes we have speed networking or guest talk. Then we also have another option called limelight. So this is how our weekly meeting pattern will be. The first 30 minutes will be same every week. Then after that, the topics will change based on that. Today's topic is about coach talk. So Sapna will be delivering a session on 14 narrative techniques, something like that. Sorry. Yeah. So now it's photo time. So let's take a photo quickly, and then I will hand it over to Sapna ji.
Please finish the other slides also, Pramod ji.
Oh, that I will finish later. That is
Oh,
fine.
no, you will not get time. So
Okay.
it's already late. Yeah. So just
Yes.
finish that first. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's take a photo quickly. Thank you. Because मेरा स्लाइड में है ना वो लेटेस्ट नहीं है सपना जी, इसलिए ओनली अप टू हियर इट वाज. अभी जो ऑफर वो जो रन कर रहे हैं ना, इट्स नथिंग इज देयर.
Okay.
This is a old PPT, no?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So do I take over from here?
Yes, please.
Hello, everyone. So you do know what my topic is today. And unfortunately, one of my major system is down. And in all this hodgepodge, I'm not able to get it up. So I will deliver it without the PPT. You will have to bear with me. And let me begin. The topic, as Pramod ji said, are 14 techniques, narrative techniques for speaking. We should speak to be remembered. There should be high recall when you speak, and people should be able to remember you. Yeah. So that is called speaking to be remembered. As you all know, there are 14 techniques here. I'm going to go through them quickly, and you don't have slides, so you just have to look at me. Okay. So let me ask you the first question. How many of you have delivered something brilliant only to feel that it didn't stick? If you can type in the chat box, if yes, if this has been some of your experience, please type Y. If no, please type N in the chat box very quickly. Meghna says yes. Pramod says no. Pramodji, not even earlier, huh?
Maybe long back, but I don't remember.
Yes. Jacinto says yes. Quick, Prabhas, yes. Are we getting more responses? The guests, do you feel this has ever happened with you? The next question I want to ask you is, how many of you want to make your sessions feel less like delivery and more like an experience? Write me in the chat box. There is no other answer. If you're not answering, I believe that you don't want it that way. So just me. Prabhas says me, Sangeeta says me. Okay, me, Pramod, me. Fantastic. Mukundan, me. Thank you for your responses. Right. We all speak. We all teach. We are all coaches, trainers here. But do people carry our words beyond the room? Hi, I'm Sapna Narayan, your professional communication coach, and I help people shape their speech so that it sounds less like information and more like influence. Now, 14 narratives is a lot. So this is just a preview of all of it. I have a longer session, and if you would want, I will share the link for that video course and the ebook. Today, I'm going to share a 15+ minute sneak peek into the 14 narratives that can make your delivery unforgettable. Now, this isn't for keynote speakers only, but for everyone, you and me and everyone. Whether you're conducting a training session, pitching an idea, explaining concept, or just in a social gathering, your ability to hold attention and inspire action depends on how and what you say. I'm sure you agree with this. So the first technique is storytelling. No great shakes here. We all know, we all have loved stories all our lives since we were babies. Now, storytelling is a big picture. It's not just a beginning, middle, and end. It's what pulls you or your audience in, holds them, and lingers after. We've heard the story of the tortoise and the hare. We've seen the short version, the longer, interesting version, all of it. Some people just narrate it like a lesson plan. But when it is narrated as a story, which talks about the arrogance of the hare and the stability and the discipline that the tortoise actually showed, it has a greater impact. As a coach, I might say, don't give up too soon to probably my learners. But instead, if I say, one of my trainees launched 5 failed workshops, the 6th sold out in 3 days. Now that will stick. Nobody likes to be sermonized. Everybody would want to learn on their own. You don't teach me. So they learn from the story that you give. So when you begin anything, don't start with your module title. Start with a moment. That is storytelling. Second one, POV. From Instagram, all of us now know POV. We've probably shared or definitely seen on Instagram POV. Point of view. Now, point of view shapes how your audience connects with the story. First person feels personal, wherein you can say, I remember how nervous I was before my first session. I was nervous when my PPT was not working. So this is first person POV. A third person POV actually creates space. We are talking about somebody else. She was a new coach, unsure if anyone would even show up. Now, this is third person. And omniscient gives the power where the speaker actually knows everything. All the emotions, all the incidents, everything. So example would be, Suchitra, if you could please mute yourself.
Yes.
While she prepped, unaware, her inbox was filling with registrations. This is omniscient. Choose based on the effect. So if you want to connect with people, use first person. And if you want to teach, use the third person. This brings us to the next third one, which is characterization. Now, characterization, when I say characterization, what comes to your mind? A character in a story, in a movie, right? But we can engage this technique when we are teaching also. Characters make it relatable. Give your audience someone to root for. Instead of saying coaches struggle with consistency, say Priya woke up at 5 a.m., outlined her content, and still felt like an imposter by 9. You could have revealed directly that she was disciplined, or indirectly by saying her desk was filled with color-coded notes and triple alarms and all of that. But show us who they are. We care about people more than the points. Fourth one, settings. Now I'm using fingers instead of slides here. Settings. A vivid setting creates the mood. Lets us see the scene. So example would be, generic would be, I was nervous before this session. This is generic. But if you're creating a setting, you could say, his palms sweated under the harsh lights of the unfamiliar conference room. Amongst the strangers, he was not very comfortable. Now, as trainers, Describe the energy in your first 5 sessions or the eerie silence in a virtual one. Paint the scene. Invite people in. 5th one, the plot structure. Every great story has shape. It cannot go randomly. A classic one is conflict, climax, and resolution. Let's say a coach feels invisible. She posts reels for 60 days. Nothing. Then one hits 200K. Suddenly she's booked for 3 workshops. Now this has a journey. A plot structure has a journey. You can also try a circular plot where he traveled across cities to find what was always within him. Now, this is a circular plot. Structure gives satisfaction. Use it to pace your points. Now we come to the 6th one. Dialogue. You can say a story, point of view, everything. But the moment you put in a dialogue, it becomes more interesting, more engaging. Remember, it was always easier for us to read comics than a story, an article. Why? Because a comic strip always has dialogues. It's always easier. And it's an easy read. So dialogues actually make things real. It lets your characters speak. Instead of, my client was unsure, you can say, she looked at me and said, what if I'm not just cut out for this? That line will echo in every audience member who has doubted themselves. The story isn't just told, it is heard. The next 7th one is symbolism. Now, symbolism is not in your face. Symbolism is subtle. A single image can speak volumes. We all know that, don't we? Example, a burnt out trainer lights a new candle before each session. What does this actually tell you? He's not talking about ambience here. This is about hope. He lights a candle before session in hope. A general example, a broken watch can mean time lost. So use small things to say big things. That is symbolism. 8th one is foreshadowing. The word says fore and shadowing. Fore means before. And shadowing means a hint of something. A hint given before. Now, to explain this better, for your better understanding, here's a short example. She smiled at the applause, unaware that the email waiting in her box would change everything. Now, when you hear this, aren't you curious to know what is there in the inbox? Keeping you engaged is keeping you wanting. So as a trainer, you might say, at the time, I didn't know this tiny shift in my feedback style would double my impact. Now people want to know what's that tiny shift. So leave these breadcrumbs, build the tension. Leave these little breadcrumbs as hints. And this is foreshadow. The 9th one is a theme. Theme is what the story means beneath what it is. We always have mission, vision of all companies. You should also have mission, vision for yourself. That is the theme. That is the underlying message that you want to move by. So the theme is what the story means beneath what it says. Is it about resilience? Is it about growth? The price of success? What is it about? Example can be love conquers all. This was in our badge, in school. Love conquers all. Or ambition without balance costs too much. What do you understand here? Ambition without balance costs too much. It is actually talking about a successful man who was focusing on his success, worked his way out, leaving every other aspect of life aside. And when he actually attained that success, he was all alone. Ambition without balance costs too much. And as a coach, you're often helping people find their core message. What is your core message? What is your theme? Coming to the next one, tone, the 10th one. Tone is your emotional color. You may say anything, but without this emotional color, it will not fall perfectly with your listener. So when you are giving your story out, is your story light and humorous? Is it serious? Is it reflective? For example, he wore a tie so bright it could guide ships. Now that is humor. You're telling someone this, but with a humorous, in a humorous tone, with a humorous tilt. Now always set the tone early. It decides how your message lands. The 11th one is the narrative voice. Narrative voice is your fingerprint. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Is it honest, confessional, wise, playful, what? Example, an unreliable narrator. You have an unreliable narrator. He says, maybe I imagined the applause, or maybe I just needed it too much. Isn't he unreliable? He's not sure of himself. Your voice creates that connection. Refine it until it feels like you. It should not feel that you're talking or you're just narrating somebody else's things. It should feel you. The next one is flashback. Flashback gives context. She stood backstage. She remembered her school elocution where no one clapped. This gives depth. Suddenly, this moment matters more. You feel that what she's going to say is relatable. In trainings, use flashback to show your journey. It makes you relatable. People feel it. The 13th one, suspense. If you ever want to hold attention, use suspense. Instead of saying the mic failed, say he reached for the clicker, nothing. The screen stayed blank and 120 people stared. Look at my situation today. It was exactly this. My system crashed. I don't have my PPT. So don't rush to the punchline. Let the tension build. That's the hook. And last but not the least, the 14th one, irony. Irony definitely delights the brain. It can be situational, verbal, or dramatic. How does a situational irony sound like? A communication coach loses her voice the night before her big talk. That's ironical. Verbal? Oh, great, she said, looking at the empty seats. No one's here. And dramatic? The audience knows something the character doesn't. We have seen this on TV, in movies. Use irony sparingly, but smartly. It adds that edge to what you're saying. Now, you have heard about all the 14 narratives here. So how do you choose which technique to use? You can't definitely use all of them all the time. You need to make a choice. How would you do that? So ask yourself, what do I want my audience to feel? What do I want them to remember? If it's clarity that you're looking for, use structure. If it's connection, use character and voice. If it's curiosity, use suspense and foreshadowing. Your narrative isn't just what you say, it's how you remember it. And these 14 tools, they're how you get remembered. If you found even one technique today that made you go, I need to try that. Imagine what the full experience could unlock. We can talk. This is a lengthier thing. I have an entire video, a longer version of this, which you can get your hand on, and also an ebook. Unfortunately, I'm not able to share it right away, but I will share it in the WhatsApp group eventually for you all. I would have shared it right away. With this, I end my presentation with you. And I would like to know in the chat box, is there any of these that you want to try, know, or apply for yourself? And if there are any questions, I'm open for that. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for bearing with my situation. It's very kind of you. Oh, so many messages. Pramodji says, want to try for sure. Yes. Definitely, I think all of us should try this. And the video course, which is of 52 minutes, will actually take you along with a character applying all of these techniques differently in their session. So it is better understood. Symbolism is what Meghna would want to try. Interesting tips. Vibhakarji says, I can try. Definitely, definitely. I think all of us should try this. Thank you, everyone. Yes. I do share my journey with my trainees, says Costa. Wonderful, wonderful. That is a flashback that you can definitely share. Yes. For our guests, I would like to say, from here, my session is ended and I'm on to TCC now. You're here, you have availed your one complimentary meeting with us. You can, if you feel that you would like to be a part of this community, you have options, which I'm going to just narrate it to you. You can go for the monthly option with us if you want to experience a little more before taking the annual plunge, which is 700 per month. If you want to go for the quarterly, then it is 1800. Our annual subscription is 6,000, but you guys are really lucky to be attending the session today because we are in the process of our Independence Day offer. So if you want to join us now, instead of 6,000, this is first time we are giving a massive Independence Day offer, which is of 4,000. You may choose to become member before 17th, but the sooner the better. And We would definitely want to hear from you in the chat box, or no, better just unmute yourself and let us know how was this experience for you with us today. Unfortunately, it was a limited experience for you, but maybe you can have another one from our side as complimentary too. So Suchitra Godbole, can we hear from you? How was your experience with us? If you're here, and you all can even put it in the chat box. Shikha Agarwal, Ben Fisher, if any one of you would want to share your experience with us, you can do so, or we'll connect with you eventually over a call. Right. I was at the chat box. Okay. For everyone else, the premium members, thank you so much. We are actually on time. It's 7:44. In another 1 minute, we are going to close down our session. If there's anything you all want to share, you have a minute.
Vivakarji wanted to share something.
Yes, about the session or otherwise. Thank you, Costa, for joining in.
About my session, which was online on 26, the participant has given me a testimonial, which I would like to read out. Do I?
Yeah, please.
I am proud member of BNI Harmony, ESI PF consultant for serving organization for last 12 years. I attended the online program of Vivakar sir on important court decisions and new provisions in new labor codes brought by central government. Truly speaking, I was not aware of many important court decisions which will be of use to me in expanding my profession. His explanation was simple words that I did not have any difficulty in understanding them. He told the new amendments in laws in the new codes which are bound to affect all employers. Apart from the labor laws, he also told about many other laws which are a duty of HR department. Simple ways to avoid problems later on and concentrate on existing business. His oratory, mastery over HR field and simplicity is adorable. I do recommend Vivakar sir to all employers to avail of his rich experience. As he always says, experience once, Vibhakar is number one.
Wow. Very amazing testimonial, Vibhakarji.
Thank you.
Oh, Pramodji has put message in the chat box. Thank you, Meghna. We will end the session now. We don't need to excuse anyone. We'll end the session now. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for bearing with me. Unfortunately, my system crashed.
Sapna and Pramod, please stay back. I would like to say something to you.
Right. Okay. You can't say in front of others? Okay.
And that is something, very delicate.
Oh, okay.
So I do not want to
No,
open
then
it
you
to
tell us
others
only.
right now.
Then you tell us only. He's so cute.
You can tell to others in the next meeting, of course.
Okay, we'll do that.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys for joining in.
But I'm very curious to know. Vivakar sir.
Yeah, you meet him personally at his residence.
That I'll do, sir. Any point of time you can do that. It's not a problem.
चलो भाई चले विभाकर जी जाने के लिए बोल रहे हैं चलो.
But I am not going to go.
Okay. What I would like to say that
Oh,
I
yeah.
am a member of TCC for last so many months. I like the contents, I like the members, I like the program, how do you conduct it, and I like TCC. Therefore, I will not leave TCC forever. But
But
I think you are making it cheap by selling that at 4,000 in a year. I think you should increase the amount.
yes, we'll do that.
Truly, we are giving so much service, and for that, Pramod knows what he charges for that. Prabhas is also well known. He charges for that. Sangeeta had conducted a program. They are all, valuable programs, and we cannot sell it at cheap rates.
For new members, make it high, okay?
Truly, I want to raise the amount of this thing because it appears to be cheap.
Thank you, Prabhakarji. It warms our heart to tell you, I mean, to hear these words from you, that you feel that it's actually cheap for the value that you all get here. But for new members, they don't know the value that they get here. Getting them in, convincing them just with words, is a task in itself. So there has to be a balance somewhere. And of course, we are in the market. So we have to compete also. So this is not always. This is 4,000 is for just this period. We love our country, Independence Day off. And we definitely love TCC. Next time, I think we should have a flag for TCC also.
You are founders and you are much more experienced than me in conducting this TCC. So I just put my suggestion. That's all.
No problem. Absolutely no problem.
Absolutely right. But we are in the market. And we do need to keep giving offers. And we need to attract new people, fresh energy, so that we learn from them also. A new, fresh energy. This will be easier for you all also to go and tell others, like, see, instead of 6,000, it is 4,000 now.
Yes.
Pick it up. Pick it up right away. So it will be easier for you all to talk to others also. Right? Jacinto, Prabhas, Sangeeta, Kaustav, and Vibhakarji becomes easier, right?
I agree.
Running offers are part of any business.
Yes.
Okay. Near my home here in Bangalore, there is a big restaurant. They started around 2 years ago. During IPL this time, what they did, normally they sell chole bhature at 170 rupees. Okay, 170 rupees. During IPL season, only when Bangalore match, that is RCB match, that day, morning 9 to night 11, anytime you go to that restaurant, chole bhature is just 20 rupees. Just
Wow.
20 rupees. Okay, only on the RCB day, whenever there was a RCB, they had put a big board that we support RCB. And they had put big televisions also, some 50, 60 inches, 2, 3 televisions. So they know that when people come that for chole bhature, people just don't take only chole bhature. They also take something else. So to get in, I never went into that restaurant, to be honest. So I went twice. Okay,
Oh,
I used to ask my son. When is RCB match? When is RCB? When is RCB match?
I will go for chole bhature, 20 rupees.
Yeah. So when we went, all of us, myself, my wife, and my son and my daughter, we only did not eat chole bhature. We just paid 80 rupees for 4 of us, but we took something else which costed around 600 rupees. That is how the business happens.
Plus, they get a taste. See, he did not
Yes,
go at 170 at all.
Yes, 170 I never went.
20.
Honestly, I never went. Because my wife makes better than that, I can say. But just since it was 20 rupees, I did not mind. Because you don't get even tea in 20 rupees.
Yeah. So that is why we keep on putting out some offers so that it becomes easier for you all and easier for others also.
Some new people
enjoy
have to keep coming.
We need to have new people joining in.
Yes.
That adds a lot of fresh energy and motivation to all of us. We are there together. And more people, right? Thank you so much for your warm words, Vibhakarji. Even we
Welcome.
understand there's a lot of value which we are all putting in. You also know the kind of value you give. Saturday sessions. You know what happens. No? So not everything is for everyone. And we all set some offers. You also say, no, till this date, this much, after this date, this much. That's an offer. Okay. All
So
right.
by December, 1 sovereign gold will be ready
Huh?
for Vivakar, sir.
And so
yes.
gold will be ready.
By December, 1 sovereign of gold will be ready.